bleak, war-torn ruins of a distant planet called Xalara IV, a team of elite explorers known as the Crimson Phantoms navigated the shattered remains of what once was a thriving human colony. Their mission was clear: retrieve the legendary data core, rumored to hold the secrets to controlling advanced biomechanical technology capable of reshaping worlds or destroying them. The team consisted of 5 members. Captain Rail, a hardened leader with a scarred face and piercing green eyes. Dr. Mira Tengen, a brilliant but emotionally guarded xenobiologist. Tech specialist Jax, a cybernetic-enhanced hacker with a sardonic wit. Sergeant Kron, a heavily armored soldier with formidable strength. And Lila, an agile scout with keen senses and quick reflexes. Each possessed unique skills vital to their success. But the harshness of the environment and the horrors within tested their cohesion. As the team descended into the shadowed corridors of the abandoned colony, flickering red warning lights cast sinister shadows on peeling, rusted walls. Their boots echoed loudly, disturbing the eerie silence punctuated only by distant, guttural noises. The air was thick with decay and the scent of burned circuitry. It was clear the colony had fallen to chaos long ago, an apocalyptic battleground of twisted metal, shattered glass, and grotesque remnants of life. Suddenly, Jax immediately picked up strange signals, bioelectric pulses emanating from deeper within. Mira's eyes widened with a mixture of curiosity and dread. "This isn't just debris," she whispered. "Something's alive down here." Without warning, the ground trembled violently. A hulking shape lurched into the corridor's dim light. A biological monstrosity, a twisted hybrid of flesh and machine, its limbs mangled but alive, eyes glowing with feral intelligence. It roared, a guttural sound resembling metal scraping flesh. The creature charged at them with savage ferocity. Kron raised his massive gun, firing a barrage of plasma bolts. The monster's flesh-stitched armor deflected some shots, but others tore through, revealing muscle, blood, and exposed cybernetic components. Its claws raked across Kron's armor, slicing deep into his shoulder. Blood sprayed, splattering across the cold walls. Rail shouted, "Fall back, cover fire." The team responded as a cohesive unit. Lila darted around the corridor, firing her quick bursts to distract the beast. Mira scrambled to analyze its weak points, blood pooling from its wounds as it roared in pain. Jax hacked into the creature's cybernetic parts, attempting to disable its nervous system. But the beast wasn't unconnected. It screeched, its eyes blazing with rage as it tore off a piece of the wall, wielding a jagged metal shard like a weapon. With a savage lunge, it bit into Kron's leg, causing a horrific spray of blood. Kron roared in pain, but refused to fall. With a brutal swing, he smashed the creature's skull with his heavy fist, the sound of cracking bone and crunching flesh echoing grotesquely. Slowly, the beast collapsed, twitching and gurgling, dead, but leaving a trail of gore. After the fight, the team secured the area and pressed onward. Mira found a strange organic pod embedded in a wall, something neither living nor dying. As she examined it, the pod suddenly burst open, releasing a swarm of semi-organic cybernetic larvae. The larvae burrowed into their bodies, fusing with flesh and machinery, transforming them into horrific hybrid creatures. Mira was the first to scream as metallic tentacles erupted from her skin, piercing her chest. Her face contorted with pain and fear. Jax's cybernetic implants sparked uncontrollably as the infestation overtook him, his body twitching violently. Despite his injuries, fought to keep the team together. "We're not done yet," he growled, blood dripping from his wounds. "We can still survive." Rail hesitated briefly, then ordered, "We have to purge the infection, or we all die." The infected Mira and Jax turned against their teammates, attacking with unnatural strength and savage brutality. Mira, now a grotesque fusion of flesh and wires, swung her limbs wildly, tearing into Kron's armor with razor-sharp claws. Jax, transformed into a cyber spider, shot webs of corrosive biochemical fluid, seeping into the walls and floor. Rael, fighting off his own rising infection, led a desperate assault. They fought through the chaos, each member facing the monstrous versions of themselves. The air was thick with the scent of blood, burning flesh, and seeping oil. Limbs were torn, bones shattered, and internal organs exposed in a grisly display of the horrors inflicted by the infection. In a final act of teamwork, Kron tackled Mira as she lunged for Jax, managing to pin her down long enough for Rael to administer a brutal blood-cleansing serum. Jax, in his cybernetic agony, managed to hack the colony's main control console, triggering a destructive self-destruct sequence. A countdown began. 5 minutes to escape or perish in the inferno. The team sprinted through the collapsing corridors as the colony erupted into flames and explosions. Bloodied, battered, and scarred, they fought through the chaos, supporting each other through the wreckage. Mira, still fused with her cybernetic parasites, limped but pushed forward, her eyes fixed on the exit. The entrance was blocked by a collapsing debris field, and the clock ticked down. Kron carried the injured Jax and Mira, while Rael led with Lila scouting ahead. Just as the inferno engulfed the colony, they reached the surface, a shattered landscape glowing with the remnants of the explosion. In the harsh sunlight of Xalara IV, battered but alive, they looked back at the ruins. Though scarred and haunted by what they had endured, they had survived through unity, sacrifice, and relentless teamwork, all bound by the brutal necessity of their mission.